Hello, welcome to Vlogcember. In today's video I want to share with you a makeup look that I think it's perfect for this time of the year. In these days a lot of people go to parties and meet up with friends and family, and I'm thinking of a kind of a glamorous look that is perfect for this time of the year. At least perfect for me and for my style, and I hope it's something that you also would enjoy and are able to do yourself. So I looked at all my collection and I picked up the most long wearing makeup items that I have. So I'm gonna do that look now and share it with you. The first thing I'm gonna do, of course, is prime or moisturize, and I have my whole vanity is full of stuff, and now I can't find where is I found it, my Bobbi Brown primer moisturizer. That is my go-to, the vitamin enriched face base. So first thing is moisturize. It's a well-loved product because I'm like halfway already, almost halfway. It's a well-used product. So the first thing after a good skincare in the morning or in the afternoon, whenever it is that you're applying the makeup, before applying anything you should apply moisturizer. Some people like to use primer. I tend not to use primer. I tend to use moisturizer instead of primer. That helps me, but you gotta adapt it to your skin needs. I do have dry skin, so I need to moisturize. Maybe you have oily skin, you need a moisturizer or something that mattifies your oil. It is up to you. So there, my face is enriched with the primer. It is early morning for me, so I'm still drinking my café con leche. I always lately I've been posting it on my Instagram stories. So good morning to you. If it's morning to you, good afternoon or good evening. Enjoy your cup of coffee. Alright, so next step, I have a few foundations that I love and I get backups for, but I'm thinking something that is really glamorous and makes me feel like $1 million is the foundation by Lapari. This is what it looks like. It is a Skin Caviar concealer and foundation. It works both as a foundation and concealer because it has the concealer on top. Like, I wouldn't say this is my favorite concealer, but it is one of my favorites. It is really nice. So let's start with the foundation. It doesn't have a pump, which I'm not a huge fan of. It just has this thing. So I'm gonna apply it in the back of my hand. I'm gonna apply it straight to my face, just to be careful with, you know, hygiene and stuff. At least the back of my hand is cleaner right now than my face, most likely. And I have already a product and I don't want to contaminate it. So I'm going to get my backup brush from Beekeeper Beauty. It's clean. And apply the foundation. I think I got a little bit too much. You don't need a lot of this foundation. I got too much. You don't need a lot of this product. It is really nice. It does have a fragrance, like a scent. So if that's something you don't like, then you know, you should avoid it. I know it doesn't dry up fast, so I'm gonna apply it all over. This foundation is light to medium coverage, but you could definitely build it up to make it a fuller coverage. But if you see my videos before, you know that I like light coverage. So this foundation for me is a little bit more, has more coverage than what I'm used to. So for me, it's just glamorous, you know, it's fabulous. It does have concealer too, so right after I'm done, I'm gonna go with the whatever's left on the brush and apply it on the lids, and that's gonna serve like a primer and also like under the eye. So this foundation gives a beautiful glow that makes your skin look really healthy and glowy, but not greasy or oily. Don't forget your ears and your neck. Now I'm going to use the concealer that comes with the product, of course. This does come with an applicator, but I don't use the applicator. And it comes with a stand as well that you could put the foundation on, and then it has a little place for the brush. So even if you want to have it like on your table or somewhere, you know, it's gonna stand and it's just very pretty. I think very pretty the way it is presented. Beautiful packaging. It's very luxurious. And I did have an excess, which I try to avoid, especially for a foundation with such a high price point, but that was an oversight of mine. Just gotta be careful that with this foundation you don't need a lot of a product. Alright, so for concealer, I am gonna use my ring finger and swirl it. You don't need a lot. It's incredible how little concealer you need. I just swirl it like 3 or 4 times, and then I'm gonna pat here under the under eye. The foundation did cover some, but I'm gonna just finish the rest with the concealer. I've used this foundation and concealer for for long days. I tried it, like I did wear test, and it's just a beautiful product. It doesn't crease or sip into your fine lines, at least in my skin. You know, everybody's different. So there you go. It did really brighten up my eye area really beautifully. I look so fresh, like I slept 8 hours, which I didn't. I'm gonna try now. I haven't tried this. It's a new for me. I've had it for a little bit. I was waiting for this video to use this product. It's the Lapari Skin and Caviar loose powder. It does come with a full size and a travel size. I'm gonna use the full size, and I'll leave the travel size for when I go traveling. And it does come with a puff. I don't know to use the puff or use a brush. I think I'm gonna use a brush because I like to use loose powders with brushes. I've never used this. So it does have this beautiful packaging, just like the foundation, and it has a bunch of little holes on the top, and it has like a little clip here. So I'm assuming the clip is to open the holes. Yes. So what do? Do I turn it or just swirl it? Okay, I'm gonna use a Beekeeper 105, and I'm gonna swirl that here. Maybe to, oh, I understand. With the same brush, when you swirl it in, it picks it up from the little holes. I think that's how you should do it. And I'm just gonna use it. I don't want to mattify that glow, so I'm just gonna use it here around the eye area. Ooh, I see what you did. It really like mattifies or seals the eye area, and it sets the concealer very nicely. I'm gonna use the excess and just go like that again because I don't want to mattify that glow. What a beautiful powder. And I love the packaging is very luxurious. It does have its weight, and it's just really pretty, and there's no waste. So I'm gonna close up the little holes, close it up again, and put it back in its place. Wonderful. Let's go on with, I think I'm gonna go straight at eyeshadow. And I know I used concealer already, but the eyeshadows I'm gonna use, it is new for me, but they're not powdery, so I doubt I'll have any fallout. And it's from Rowan, I think I'm pronouncing it right, Rowan Beauty eyeshadow palette in the shade Gold Lust. It has 4 shades. It is Bonbon, Safari, Bougie, and Viola. I don't know which is which, but those are the names that come on the back. I'm gonna swirl them. I know I'm gonna love them. I just know it. Alright. It's like they have my name all over it. Alright, these are the shades. They all have some shimmer to it, but the 4th one, this one, is the one that has most of the shimmer. But it's like a liquid metallic, like liquid gold. This is the plan. I'm gonna do this all over the lid, and then I'm gonna do this one in the outer half, or some of this in the inner half, and this will be my on my tear duct area. I am gonna use my finger because I think it's the best bet. You could wear this just by itself. It is so pretty. I'm gonna get that gold color and apply here on the outer half. Make sure to get that crease and a little bit higher because I do have hooded eyes and I want people to see. I want my eyeshadows to be seen. So a little bit over the crease. And then I'm gonna grab that shimmer I showed you guys and apply it on the inner half. I don't want to get too close to the tear duct area because it does have some shimmer, but they're not loose. I mean, it just applies very nicely on the lid and there's no fallout, but just to be safe, I don't want to put it too close to the tear duct area. I know it's for concealer, but I'm going to use it for buffering this area here. I need something that is not synthetic and could work well with liquid. And I want to diffuse here a little too. The beauty about brushes is that it might be for one thing, but you could use it for multiple things. And I am going to grab a Sonia G pencil one and get that really light one, the lightest one of the 4, and apply it in the tear duct area. It's not too highlighting, but it still gives a touch. I think it's very pretty, very subtle. It's not too flashy. I think it's good for like a daytime party as well as a nighttime party. It's just very beautiful. Let me just buffer this out a little bit more. For the waterline, I'm gonna grab another tiny brush, or a tiny brush from Refer number 3. And I'm gonna get that, I think I'm gonna get that gold color. This one here. And apply it here on the waterline. But I think I need a beautiful eyeliner. My favorite eyeliner is the Tom Ford Eye Definer pen. This lasts forever and it's wonderful. It just, you need to shake it, and there's a thinner side and a thicker side. I'm going to do the thinner side and apply it as an eyeliner. I'm going to try to do that with one hand because I don't have a mirror here right now to help me. So let me grab, see, it has a thicker side and it has a thinner side. I'm going to get the thinner side. Okay, there you go. I think it gives an extra pop, like it really pops out the eye area. I'm going to do the other eye off camera to do the rest of my makeup. So now I'm going to apply mascara. I've used this mascara a lot lately because I'm loving it, and I think it's really good for these occasions because it does last all day, all night, and it's the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes. I love this mascara. It just really does hold the volume, hold the curl for the whole day, 8, 10, 12 hours, and it doesn't transfer, it doesn't, you know, clump. It's just beautiful. I think mascara is what seals the eye look. And I am going to use today a bronzer that I know is gonna look good all day, up all night, if it comes to be that. And I'm referring to the Tom Ford bronzer palette. I love this palette. It's this product. The packaging is gorgeous. It's big. I know it's big, but I love it. I love holding it. It has a huge mirror, and the bronzer itself is gorgeous. It's a Tom Ford Glow Bronzer in the shade 02 Terra. I'm going to use my recently new Sonia G Niji Pro to apply this bronzer. What a beautiful brush this is. And it is used dirty because I used it yesterday with this same bronzer, so we're good to go. I am going to just swirl it a little bit and apply here on the cheek area and in my forehead, the usual places. I just give myself a bronzed, just some color to my skin. It looks natural to me, so I just go like that around the perimeter of my face, and it just gives a beautiful color. Like I stepped out, you know, to the yard for a little bit and I got a little bit of sun. That's the look that I go for, and that's the look I get with this bronzer. I've had it for a while and it's not near hitting pan. It's just wonderful. You don't need a lot. I'm gonna swirl it a little bit and go down here to the neck. For blush today, I want to use the Dior Forever Coral Glow because I want to have like that peachy look, and this one is like peachy and pink. It does have a little bit of shimmer, so I think it's very pretty for the look that I'm going for. So I'm going to use my Sonia G Jumbo Base and just apply it lightly because it is pigmented. I'm going to apply it on the cheeks all the way to my temple, and you have to apply it according to your skin structure. So I do have kind of like a rounded face, so I don't like to go too close to the nose. Just start here and take it back. It gives a visual effect of a lift to my face, and I don't want to look like a clown. So there you go, slowly build it up all the way to the temple, and even take it up here and apply some on the forehead as well, and then get a little bit and some of the excess and just apply it here over the nose. Gives you like this flush look. It is not a super it's not like very dramatic, showy kind of blush, but it's the look that I love. I love this subtle, like it looks natural, a little bit flush, like I'm a little bit embarrassed and then my teeth get a little bit red. That's the kind of look that I like to go for. Now for highlighter, the Dior highlighter with the same packaging, it is beautiful, but I'm going to use another highlighter today. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter. The Dior highlighter that I mentioned, it is also very pigmented, really nice. But I want to try this one today. I had one and it broke, and I just recently purchased a new one because I love it so much. This is what it looks like, and you've probably seen it before. I'm going to get a fan brush from Refer number 20 and just swirl it a little bit. Oh, it picked up a lot. I think I got too much. I went overboard. Let me see. The blush does have some highlight. Be careful with that. And I'm looking for a very subtle look. Oh, that's pretty. You know what? Since I'm not going anywhere, I mean I am going to work, but it doesn't really matter. I am going to show you how it looks, the Dior Gold, because I keep on talking about it because I'm undecided which one would be better. This was the Dior one. This one is a little bit more flashy, I think, and I was undecided, so I'm going to try both. This is the Charlotte Tilbury side, and then I'm going to use here the Dior side. And then we can decide which one is more flashy for like parties and all that. Look at my mirror. There is barely a difference, but there is a difference, and I'm gonna mention to you in case you don't see it. Or maybe it's just this side of my skin is more textured, I don't know. But here I see a little bit more of my texture, while the Dior side I see less texture. A little bit texture, but not as much, because highlight tends to bring up texture of your skin. The Dior side has a little bit less texture, but the shade is almost the same. But if I were to pick one like right now, I would go now with my second choice, the Dior side. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below which side you think looks better on me, because that's the way I'm looking, but I don't know how you guys see it. Side by side comparison of 2 highlighters, and I did that without planning it. Okay, for this look you could always go for a bright red, or you could go for a very subtle look. Since we're going for that party look that lasts all day, what I'm going to use today is a Chanel Le Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue Gloss in the shade Darling Red. This will last almost all day, like through food, through drinks, through kissing, everything. It's gonna last. The only thing that I've noticed, it fades a little bit. What I've noticed on me, that it starts fading or it fades a little bit when I eat like oily food, but you could drink, kiss, whatever, and it will not run off. And I pick red because I haven't used red in a couple of days and I miss it. I love red. And it smells good. It smells like vanilla buttercream. If that's something that bothers you, then don't use it, but it doesn't bother me at all. So the way it works is that you apply the red lipstick, the pigmented part, you let it dry, it dries matte, and then you apply the gloss on top, and that gives you that glossy look, but it lasts all day, or at least the lipstick lasts all day. So let's apply. I'm not going to use eyeliner, although I could. Alright, so this is the lipstick. I'm going to wait till it dries to apply the gloss. So now that it's dry, I'm going to go to the other side and pick up the gloss and apply it all over. You can leave it matte if you want, but I like the glossy look. Let's wait till that dries. Okay, so now lipstick is on, and the final touch, because this makeup is long lasting, but if you want it to be extra long lasting, if you want really to seal, you should use a setting spray. There's a few I like, but today I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray and just spray it all over. I hadn't noticed before. It has like a lovely scent. Let it dry. I think I got the first spray. It was just like right straight here to my eye area, so gotta let it dry. All right, so I think I'm done. It looks very glamorous, and this lipstick you will only have to retouch like every 8 hours or so. It lasts a long time, trust me. So this is my look for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it and you could benefit from it and learn from it and use some of my tips and makeup products, and you can create a glamorous look for the parties, and not just now, for any time of the year. So let me know in the comments below if you like this look, if you've used any of these products. I want to thank you guys for coming over, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.